Hey, it's Monday, May 10th, and you're watching The Great Lost Rewatch. Today we're talking about the Season 6 episode, The Candidate. This was really a Jack and Locke-centric episode, really, because the Flash Sideways followed them. Claire was in it a little bit, too. But it was basically Jack trying to figure out why exactly Locke doesn't want this surgery to fix his paralysis. And we find out that Locke in this Flash Sideways world had gotten his pilot's license, and on his first trip out had crashed with his father and caused him to be paralyzed and his father to be kind of catatonic. I think that the fact that that he's got his pilot's license is going to come into play, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So the big thing in this episode, obviously, was that Sun, Jin, and Sayid all died, and that they were, main cast members from season 1. They were series regulars since day 1. And I was trying to think of the last time a major series regular had died from, like one of our core cast members from season 1. And I was like, talking to my friend Sean, who I watched Lost with, and I said, I think it's Charlie, and he had to correct me and say, no, Locke died in season 5, but since Locke is still around, walking around, I feel like he didn't really die. I want to know if Jack's theory would have really come true, like if they hadn't done anything with the bomb, would it have not blown up? I think probably it wouldn't have. I think if Sawyer had believed him, which he had no reason to believe Jack. I mean, his track record, their track record together hasn't been so great. So I don't blame Sawyer. I just wish he had believed Jack, which is a line that's been used a lot in this episode. We got another mirror moment with Jack and Claire and the music box that played Catch a Falling Star, which is an important song for Claire and Aaron in the normal timeline, original timeline. And then again with our allusions to previous episodes, like mirroring each other, all the talk of sorry, I got something in my eye. All the talk of, the Man in Black says that the airplane would go boom, like the way Desmond explained Jin had warned Desmond against cutting the wires on the freighter. Boom. That sort of thing. The polar bear cages on Hydra Island, Sawyer and Kate being back in those cages again. So Locke blew up the Galaga in season 4, right? Yes. And the Man in Black, who looks like Locke, has now blown up this Widmore's submarine. A lot of people are saying that they think now that Sun was really the candidate, not Jin, because Jin committed suicide, essentially, because he chose to stay with Sun. While Sun was trapped, and a candidate can't commit suicide, according to what we think the rules are. So, interesting, yes. I think I agree with that. And then we are starting to see a lot of parallels between Jack and Jacob, like when Jack got the candy bar out of the vending machine and offered it to Claire, much like the way Jacob did to Jack in the incident. I'm going to make Leslie a little jealous. I don't know which cover you got, but I know you get Entertainment Weekly every once in a while. But I got Sayid here in this the End of Lost edition of Entertainment Weekly, where literally the whole magazine, not the whole thing, but pretty much the meat. There are no other than their regular articles that they have. Everything in this is about Lost. This is the highest amount of main cast member deaths, outranking Expose for Nikki and Paolo's death, with 2 main characters dying. I will use the term main character loosely when I'm speaking of Nikki and Paolo. I know they were part of the main cast and they were credited as main characters, but Nikki and Paolo. As of this episode, 19 of the 29 credited series regulars are dead. So the only characters that were main characters in season 1 that are still alive are Jack, Kate, Hurley, Sawyer, and Claire. So this week's episode is entitled Across the Sea. From what I hear, it's supposed to be like this amazing episode. I keep hearing like it's the best episode, it's going to be the best episode of the season, it's a big game changer episode. I hope it lives up to all this hype that I'm hearing about it, because I'm hearing a lot of hype. I know that Allison Janney is a guest star, so I'm looking forward to that because I'm a West Wing fan. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
We're gonna need to watch that again.
That darn Jacob. Oh boy.